Well, as promised, it's time to finish this project. The big reveal will come in a second. After putting on the primer coat, I am applying the first coat of silver. My inspiration was candy apple red, but it turns out the paint color needs to be transparent, so my version will end up just being flat orange. I've chosen this color because it's Halloween, time of pumpkin spice lattes, and also I started this project almost a year ago, so I think it's more than appropriate. Also, there will be a twist later. Now, I'm applying several coats of color. I think it was about 3 coats, with a day in between each coat. Same color will be applied to the headstock as well. After the first coats of paint have dried, I will wet sand the entire body. This makes the paint more uniform and with no high spots. In the end, there were a few uneven places where the body was not leveled perfectly. Here I'm using 2000 grit sandpaper and water with a drop of dish soap. This allows for less traction, so only the high spots are sanded. Then I remove the residue and let it dry. And now for the twist. I want to add gold glitter to the finish. First few coats of lacquer contains gold flecks. I think it ties perfectly with the pumpkin spice theme.
You can see spice in the air.
It's not so visible here, but wait a while. And again, wet sanding with 2000 grit paper. After I'm satisfied with the finish, it's time to polish. For that, I'll be using auto polishing compound. Since I don't own a buffing wheel, I'll be using my hands to polish it. It will not be high gloss, but better than nothing. See how it sparkles? Beautiful. Now, for the assembly. These are the parts and components I'll be using to make it whole. The first thing to start with is the ground wire that I took out for painting. The pickup I selected is a P90 in the shape of a humbucker. I've not experimented with P90s before, and I think it's appropriate for this project, putting together the pickup ring, springs, and screws. The pickup reads 7.56 ohms, which is beefy for a single coil. The pickup is in place. Wiring the controls, keeping it simple with a volume and a tone. I've opted for black locking tuners. The truss rod cover is one of the final touches. And in the end, I think the LP Junior pickguard ties the look nicely. So let's string it up and see how it turned out.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Good guess, but actually no.
There is some problem with the wiring that I will have to look into, so no demo for now. I will have a detailed video with all mistakes and problems that I came across in this build, and hopefully a good demo as well. Thank you for following me in this build. I'm planning plenty more. So stay tuned. Happy Halloween, and thanks for watching.